Feedspot has many lists of music websites. Chapter 1. Bloggers.feedspot.com/music provides lists of music websites. Bloggers.feedspot.com/music offers lists of music websites in many areas. To find any of the following lists, try this formula in a search engine. Feedspot.com, the particular websites you are looking for, like Feedspot.com Gospel Music, Feedspot.com Jazz, Popular Music, Music Blogs, Hip Hop and Rap Blogs, Gospel Music Blogs, EDM Blogs, Classical Music Blogs, Indie Music Blogs, R&B Music Blogs, Jazz Blogs, Rock Music Blogs, Metal Music Blogs, Independent Music Blogs, Country Music Blogs, Christian Music Blogs, House Music Blogs, Techno Music Blogs, Alternative Music Blogs, Blues Music Blogs, Pop Music Blogs, Reggae Blogs, Folk Music Blogs, K-Pop Blogs, Soul Music Blogs, Christian Hip Hop Blogs, Opera Blogs, Americana Music Blogs, Drum and Bass Blogs, DJ Music Blogs, Deep House Blogs, Ambient Music Blogs, Children's Music Blogs, Christmas Music Blogs, Progressive Rock Blogs, Bluegrass Music Blogs, Flamenco Blogs, Indie Hip Hop Blogs, J-Pop Blogs, Music Instruments, Music Instruments Blogs, Guitar Blogs, Piano Blogs, Jazz Guitar Blogs, Instrumental Music Blogs, Bass Guitar Blogs, Vintage Guitar Blogs, Classical Guitar Blogs, Clarinet Blogs, Cello Blogs, Accordion Blogs, Saxophone Blogs, Bagpipe Blogs, Synthesizer Blogs, French Horn Blogs, Tuba Blogs, Trombone Blogs, Harp Music Blogs, Luthier Blogs, Oboe Blogs, Banjo Blogs, Mandolin Blogs, Gem Blogs, Guitar Repair Blogs, Organist Blogs, Flute Blogs, Ukulele Blogs, Bassoon Blogs, Violin Blogs, Drum Blogs, Trumpet Blogs, Bongo Blogs, Music Production and Marketing, Music Production Blogs, Songwriter Blogs, Music Marketing Blogs, Music Technology Blogs, Audio Engineering Blogs, Music Composition Blogs, Sound Design Blogs, Music Theory Blogs, Christian and Gospel Music, Christian Music Blogs, Gospel Music Blogs, Christian Hip Hop Blogs, Southern Gospel Blogs, Contemporary Christian Music Blogs, Urban Contemporary Gospel Blogs, Christian Metal Blogs, Electronic Dance Music, EDM Blogs, House Music Blogs, Techno Music Blogs, Deep House Blogs, Drum and Bass Blogs, Synthwave Blogs, Tech House Blogs, Electro-Pop Blogs, Psytrance Blogs, Bass House Blogs, Acid House Blogs, Dancehall Blogs, Classical and Opera, Classical Music Blogs, Opera Blogs, Orchestra Blogs, Musical Theatre Blogs, Baroque Music Blogs, Early Music Blogs, Chamber Pop Blogs, Neoclassical Music Blogs, Meditation Music Blogs, Pop Music Blogs, Indie Pop Blogs, Indie Folk Music Blogs, Indie Hip Hop Blogs, Bedroom Pop Blogs, Dream Pop Blogs, Pop Punk Blogs, New Jazz Blogs, Sophisti Pop Blogs, Rock and Metal Music, Rock Music Blogs, Heavy Metal Music Blogs, Progressive Rock Blogs, Garage rock music blogs, punk rock music blogs, classic rock music blogs, death metal music blogs, black metal music blogs, post-punk blogs, metalcore music blogs, grindcore blogs, post-metal blogs, krautrock blogs, groove metal blogs, melodic black metal blogs, gore grind blogs, avant-garde metal blogs, symphonic black metal blogs, southern rock blogs, glam rock blogs, crust punk blogs, hip-hop music, hip-hop and rap blogs, UK hip-hop blogs, Christian hip-hop blogs, indie hip-hop blogs, Atlanta hip-hop blogs, Chicago hip-hop blogs, Canadian hip-hop blogs, Los Angeles hip-hop blogs, Korean hip-hop blogs, Bay Area hip-hop and rap blogs, Germany hip-hop and rap blogs, South Africa hip-hop blogs, US music, American music blogs, San Francisco music blogs, Washington, D.C. music blogs, North Dakota music blogs, South Dakota music blogs, Oregon music blogs, Wisconsin music blogs, Virginia music blogs, Twin Cities music blogs, Oakland music blogs, Omaha music blogs, Texas country music blogs, New York indie music blogs, Boston indie music blogs, Columbia music blogs, Mississippi music blogs, Richmond music blogs, Miami music blogs, New York classical music blogs, Tulsa music blogs, Orlando music blogs, Savannah music blogs, Wyoming music blogs, West Virginia music blogs, Vermont music blogs, Utah music blogs, South Carolina music blogs, Oklahoma music blogs, Rhode Island music blogs, New Hampshire music blogs, New Mexico music blogs, North Carolina music blogs, Kansas City music blogs, Texas music blogs, Cincinnati music blogs, San Antonio music blogs, Memphis music blogs, Houston music blogs, Milwaukee music blogs, Columbus music blogs, LA music blogs, New Jersey music blogs, Philly music blogs, San Diego music blogs, Seattle music blogs, Austin music blogs, New York music blogs, Alabama music blogs, Alaska music blogs, Arizona music blogs, Arkansas music blogs, California music blogs, Colorado music blogs, Connecticut music blogs, Delaware music blogs, Florida music blogs, Georgia music blogs, Hawaii music blogs, Idaho music blogs, Illinois music blogs, Indiana music blogs, Iowa music blogs, Kansas music blogs, Kentucky music blogs, Louisiana music blogs, Maine music blogs, Maryland music blogs, Massachusetts music blogs, Michigan music blogs, Minnesota music blogs, Missouri music blogs, Montana music blogs, Nebraska music blogs, Nevada music blogs, Nashville music blogs, Pittsburgh music blogs, Cleveland music blogs, Portland music blogs, Atlanta hip-hop blogs, Chicago hip-hop blogs, Phoenix music blogs, Los Angeles hip-hop blogs, Bay Area hip-hop and rap blogs, San Francisco jazz blogs, Southern gospel blogs, Canadian music, Canadian music blogs, Canadian hip-hop blogs, Canadian classical music blogs, Canadian guitar blogs, Toronto music blogs, UK music blogs, UK indie music blogs, UK classical music blogs, UK rock music blogs, UK country music blogs, UK alternative music blogs, UK music education blogs, Norwich music blogs, Birmingham music blogs, Bristol music blogs, Wales music blogs, Liverpool music blogs, Leeds music blogs, Scotland music blogs, Manchester music blogs, Brighton music blogs, European music, Finland music blogs, Barcelona music blogs, Berlin music blogs, Swedish music blogs, Irish music blogs, Germany music blogs, France music blogs, Austria music blogs, Switzerland music blogs, Spain music blogs, Norway music blogs, Italy music blogs, Germany hip-hop and rap blogs, Germany guitar blogs, Asian music blogs, Japan music blogs, Singapore music blogs, Philippines music blogs, Indonesia music blogs, Turkey music blogs, Vietnam music blogs, Bangladesh music blogs, Hong Kong music blogs, Korean hip-hop blogs, African music blogs, Zambian music blogs, South Africa music blogs, Nigerian music blogs, South Africa hip-hop blogs, Ghana music blogs, China music blogs, Australian music blogs, Australian piano blogs, Canberra music blogs, Latin American music blogs, Brazil music blogs, others, music therapy blogs, music psychology blogs, Spotify blogs, concert blogs, Beatles blogs, New Zealand music blogs, Caribbean music blogs, piano teacher blogs, easy listening blogs. Wedding music blogs, musicology blogs.